Test Drive with Graham Fletcher.
This week on Test Drive, we look at the new Lexus SC 400. Now, this vehicle owes a great deal of its design to a balloon filled with plaster of Paris.
It was the early 90s when Lexus arrived in Canada with the LS and SC 400 and quickly set the benchmark for luxury, and the Germans took notice. Fast forward to 2012, the Paris Auto Show, the Lexus concept. Lexus called it a new era of design and products. Many people said build it, and here it is, and they're calling it the Lexus RC Coupe. We're at the Monticello Raceway, just outside of New York City, and this is the global launch of the RC 350 and the RCF. Now, this vehicle is based on the same platform as the IS, which really got the sports sedan theme going for Lexus. But with the RC, it would appear this company is real serious about going after the best sports coupes the Germans can build. Well, should the Germans be worried, and was this vehicle worth the wait? Let's find out.
We're moving towards much more emotional product. We want to focus on the design and the performance of the cars, and clearly we've come a long way in that sense from the LS 400.
開発期間は約3年です。レクサスにとって、F というブランドを引っ張っていくための非常に重要なモデルですし、私のライフワークとしても非常に重要なモデルだと思っています。
The most important thing about the RCF and the RC 350 is changing the face of Lexus, who Lexus is and who they see themselves as. The fact is they were after the relentless pursuit of perfection before. Now it's the relentless pursuit of performance.
It comes in two versions, the RCF, which is our halo. It's a true track-ready performance vehicle, and the RC 350, which is a premium two-door coupe that's available for the Canadian market. The RCF is powered by Lexus's most powerful V8 to date, 467 horsepower, 389 pound-feet of torque through an 8-speed sport direct shift transmission, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 4.5 seconds. The RC 350, 3.5-liter V6, 307 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque, through either a 6-speed or an 8-speed automatic transmission as well.
The new RCF, this is the car that we've tested today at the track, the performance version of the RC 350, is really an indication of how deeply concerned Lexus is about its reputation for boring but reliable cars. Now with this RCF, they're saying we are going directly after BMW. We're going directly after the M4, the best of BMW, the most iconic sports coupe there is in the world. And to truth be told, they do a fairly good job of taking it on head-to-head on the racetrack. Can't be sure right yet without a direct comparison, but it seems pretty good.
There's some nice two-tone interiors to be found on this RC. I happen to be in the all black, which wouldn't be my pick. But my pet peeve on the interior is this Lexus touchpad. It is extremely sensitive, very difficult to find the sweet spot. Now, the good news is it does come with a heated steering wheel, because in the winter, you want to warm up those hands because you're not playing with this baby with your gloves on.
There's definitely some elements from IS that have been carried over, whether it's the IS 4-door or the ISF. They both carry over some elements into RC, but RC really is a true performance-oriented coupe that is distinct from the IS.
The car is hard not to like. It's got 467 horsepower, very stiff suspension, great steering, big old meaty Michelin Supersport tires, and the chassis are really solid as well. So flinging it around the track, it's a lot of fun.
It has been a long time coming. We've been looking for that high-performance sports coupe, that entry that really is going to help us establish our performance credentials with that younger buyer who's looking for a Tier 1 luxury brand, and this vehicle does it for us. Are we specifically going after the Germans per se? No, but we are seeing more and more customers that are cross-shopping us versus those brands, and that's very satisfying for us.
Is it as fast as a BMW? Probably faster, actually. It's got a bit more horsepower. Does it steer as well as a BMW? Probably not, but darn close. Is it good enough to elevate the Lexus brand? Most certainly.
So is the RC worth the wait? I think so. And although it does have some Lexus IS DNA in it, it's not just an IS with a lot of added bling. But the challenge remains for Lexus, as it does with the IS, is trying to get that German car buyer into the showroom. Now the consensus here at this global launch is this car could do the trick, especially the 5-liter V8. Time will tell, and it should be interesting.